Alright guys, it's an okay beautiful day here in Cali. It's kind of cloudy, but still we have sun and we are back working on the Cutlass. As you guys can see, Fidel is wrenching. We are putting everything back. Basically, we have all everything in there. Fidel been working really hard during the past week, putting everything back together. Like all the plates, starter,
well, help
alternator.
from a lot of friends too. Like
You guys might also remember Edgar, and then our homeboy Josh. They also help a lot here. So, but mostly while they are working on the car, I'll be working. But it's almost there. We are doing the last touches to it. Make sure we have everything tight in there and bolting well.
yeah, so we biggest challenge was the front train drive pulley system and so on. It was a pain in the ass lining everything up. Couldn't use the so the 350 had a kind of like air kind of like housing here that kind of helps cool the radiator. We didn't use that because it didn't clear the brackets, so we just forgot about that. But it's all right. We're running just the radiator with the fan. It should be fine. It's the original radiator for a 350 Oldsmobile from the 1969, and I am just praying it cools this thing. If it doesn't, then obviously I'm just gonna buy a radiator on the spot. But every parts manufacturer I went to, parts store I went to, didn't have it in stock, so figure let me just run this for right now. I'll order one. You guys know a lot of stuff is on back order nowadays, like good stuff is on back order. So yeah, other than that, this thing fucking fitted in there perfectly, guys. Like the fucking headers cleared. The once we got the mounts figured out, it worked out perfectly. Like everything just kind of flew in here like nicely. It's just time consuming basically. I was still trying to figure out the lower radiator hose. I'm probably gonna have to go get a flexible one because the one we got didn't fit on the water pump tube. So just little stuff like that. We still gotta figure out linkage on the carburetor. We gotta put the plumb the gauges. Gotta wire the starter because the starter on the Oldsmobile engine is on the driver's side, and Chevy it's on the passenger side. So we gotta do that. We got an MSD box mounted into the wall, which is nice with the MSD distributor. We were gonna run electric fuel pump, but we decided to go with mechanical for time purposes. It's just so much simpler. It fucking works, right? So yeah, it's little stuff like that we gotta figure out right now. We are gonna go get a compression tester and just do a compression test on the engine before we even fire it up. We're gonna disconnect the fuel pump and the ignition and just go ahead and prime the engine just to see if we got oil pressure. So just little stuff like that we got to get going. We wanted to get it started today, but it looks like our odds are not all there. Dre, the guy who built the engine, wants to be here, and scheduling wise it's not gonna work out today, so we're just gonna give him that benefit because he's the one who built it and wait till he's here on. So that's basically the update right now. We'll show you guys more stuff as we kind of wrap it up here, but it's good so far.
Yep. Thing is huge. I don't know if you guys noticed, but hopefully you can have another picture when the other car was with the original engine, and then thing was lower. It just dropped.
Oh yeah, we went ahead and yeah, you're supposed to change the springs, the coil springs for like big block springs, but I mean nobody I guess there is people who do it, but nobody fucking does it out here. So we just slam a fucking big block in there, and it lowered like 2 inches, maybe 3, and I'm sure once I hit a bump and this whole thing just bottoms out, I'm gonna feel it. But yeah. Also the exhaust, we're gonna have to get the exhaust, the flanges mounted again and cut and then re-welded into a different angle because obviously they didn't line up. But we're gonna have to break this thing in with open headers, so it's gonna be loud as hell, everybody.
Out of nowhere.
Okay.
On?
Yep.
All right, we're live. That sounds so good. It's
It
like,
has compression on every hole, dude.
It like, this is it, guys.
All right,
The
here
moment
we
you
go.
guys been waiting for. Thing is, it's got fuel, it's got spark, it moves. We haven't started it yet, and now Mr. Dre here, Father Dre, is gonna bless the engine here.
We're ready. We're fucking ready.
All his equipment he brought from the Auto Tech Club. This is an industry standard. When you're gonna break in a cam, you use this. You need to get a father so you can bless your engine.
Yep. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Big Block.
And Mickey Thompson.
And Mickey Thompson, Moroso, and Holly. Fuck Edelbrock. Edelbrock's the devil. You need to save yourself. Buy some Webers. All right, I think it's blessed enough.
I think we got high enough
I
with that
think we
stuff.
got blessed enough now. It smells like a fucking church.
No, no, to walk around.
There you go.
Shit, this thing's gonna be loud as hell. It's got long tube headers with a 3-inch collector.
You know what to do? You need to short that purple to this clamp and then let go for it to start. But let me get over here first.
So purple has to go all the way.
Where's the
to
cap
right,
of the radiator?
Purple has to touch that clamp right
Look
there.
for it.
and then just let go.
Yeah, just touch it. You don't have to open the clamp at all. Just touch
Already?
it. We ready?
Where's the cup?
Wait, some stuff came
Just
apart.
leave it off.
over here. Where?
Alright.
This one came apart.
Ready?
Ready?
You good, bro?
Want water? No, we're good. We're good. It's a little retarded. Goes clockwise, so we need to go.
Our boy's a little retarded.
There, go.
I told you guys.
Well, I don't think anybody remember.
Good? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
is that thing leaking so much?
Just try it.
You sure?
Yeah. Don't be afraid of it. Just do it.
It's gotta do another flame of.
Woo! Was that a pop through there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Jesus Christ. My ear. At this point, we should have known something was going on. I mean, the carburetor was backfiring like crazy. Flames were coming out. Almost burned off my eyebrows and Dre's hair. After that, the engine did not want to start no matter what. We cranked it and cranked it. The thing didn't want to. It would just turn over, but it didn't want to start. We thought, okay, something's going on. We checked our wiring. We traced our steps back and sort of double checked everything, but no, it didn't want to go. So it got late, it got dark, and we just kind of got tired of it, and we wrapped it up and left it for the next day. Fire extinguisher that probably
I told him it wasn't gonna work, but you know.
This thing probably expired like 3 years ago.
Alright, so we have a fire extinguisher. We're gonna try this again.
All right, you give me a thumbs up, sir.
Go ahead, man.
Do you all have dreadlocks too? I don't think so.
All right, go on.
Hold on.
I don't think there's any gas in there, bro.
And the next morning, nothing changed. The engine was still just cranking. It wouldn't start. So, you know, we started thinking, we're like, okay, there has to be something going on. There's no way this thing locked up after we broke in the cam. So we sort of started checking everything again, triple checking because we already checked it once. So, you know, we checked our firing order, you know, we replaced the starter because we figured, you know, it's probably the starter got cooked up from cranking it. And it cranked a little bit better, but it didn't fix the problem. So we started looking into timing, you know, we checked our timing and you know, redid the timing on it. But yeah, it wasn't doing anything good. And ultimately, we just kind of started thinking about alternatives. I thought, you know what, like, let's try the other carburetor, the 600. So we thought, okay, you know, that's our last resort. We slapped it on the car, and then we just went on to testing because nothing else was working. All right, guys.
Flooded.
Alright, that's gonna be loud as fuck. Should I go?
It's up to him.
Okay.
It's only like foot.
It's
4?
okay.
Okay, wait. Before we go, before we get any crazy spills, that looked promising.
It was flooded.
Okay. So what are we gonna
Too
do?
much gas, huh?
Just
The other
so
one?
we know.
Yeah, just go. Well, no, I was. Remember, I was.
Oh, you
spraying
had a
brake
spray in
light.
there?
What do you want me to do?
Once I
that-
saw the pool, I was like,
what's gonna be the next step when I crank it?
let it idle.
Alright, okay.
So the fucking dog can shut up.
Alright, let's make sure. Alright, I just don't want anything flying or somebody getting hit with something. Oh, we forgot the coolant cap off, like last time. Alright.
Well, hold on. Man.
Everything should be out of the way.
Everything's good, I think.
Alright, just double check.
I don't see any. Go ahead. We gotta get fuel up there here first. Go ahead.
there you guys have it. The 454 swap on the Cutlass was done. You can see us there testing the transmission, making sure everything's shifting fine. We drove the Cutlass around the block, did some testing. It was getting kind of late, so you know, open headers and so on, we didn't want to disturb the neighbors, but everything is working properly. Our next job is just basically breaking in the engine, putting it through a few cycles, you know, some daily driving, get it to a decent level. And next time you guys see it on part number 3, we'll be doing a little bit of a walk around the engine bay, show you guys how the engine has been, and possibly do some burnouts and cruising. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoy the video.